Hello everybody, my name is Pravus, welcome back to more EU4, the Tale of Two Sicilies, playing as the Roman Empire. We are fighting on several different fronts right now, most of which I don't expect to be very challenging. Already wrapped up pretty much everything over here in Georgia, Circassia, no guy, blah blah blah, we'll hand all that off to Russia. Did just start a war over Canada, but I don't think that's going to be too hard for us to deal with. Yemen's going to be the annoying one, only because they have territory in Indonesia and several allies that I do have to go deal with. They are trying to jump on me, so in between videos I did set these guys to force march to try and intercept and save these guys. We will see whether or not that does work, but I'm not feeling too threatened, and it looks like they are... I got some reinforcements over here. We're gonna have to deal with lots of rebels, or rather my allies, my vassals, are going to have to deal with lots of rebels going forward. But again, I don't feel like we have too much to worry about. I think it'll be fine. Let's go ahead and manually carpet siege a bit. I am going to be sending some soldiers immediately over here using one of the navies that I guess Chewy did build, which I've already lost track of. It's around here somewhere, but there was a navy up in this direction, so that's great. We lost one of our generals. No! I would actually like to expand the navy a little bit. We've expanded the ground forces by a lot, but I'll use Chewy's template here of 30 heavies and 50 transports. Let's build a couple more of those out. I don't think it really ever hurts to have some extra transports and navy sitting around. If you got the money for it, I say why the heck not. Gonna be a while before this colonist arrives. I do want to colonize at least a couple more provinces over here. I could also work over in this direction, but honestly I don't care about filling in all of this. I just want to have some very easy highways with which I will be able to transport between West and East Africa without having to worry about natives interrupting me, because that's rude. You actually can sit over here. It looks like these guys may have retreated or something. Okay, hang on. Maybe we should not allow these guys to get all stuck up over here. Oh, no, they're actually retreating. Hang on. Maybe you can intercept them. Go over there. See if we can catch them over here. This might be fine. We need to make sure we have enough troops that are heading up to deal with these guys. Let's go ahead and cancel the rebel suppression. Don't think we need a forced march. Let's just go march off in this direction. We'll deal with some of your rebels and stuff. The vassals can win these fights for me. I really don't think we have much to worry about on that front. And we already finished with the capital fort over here. Great. Let's go for one over there, and you go for a fort up over here, and then we can clear out the rest of Madagascar, which I probably will be taking for myself because I can. Grand Bayou particularists have fired. Oh, no. You guys are retreating really far away. I didn't... Oh, I guess you do own territory down here, don't you? Oh, that's kind of fun, I guess. All right. Well, let's go back to the carpet sieging, since I guess those guys are going to be stuck. You guys get split. Some of you guys back off, and we'll probably send some more troops over to Indonesia in a little bit. I will need to keep some permanent armies over there if possible, because I'm confident that is an easy avenue for us to continue expanding and beating a lot of people up. So I'd like to do that, if and you please. Thank you very much. Yemen destroyed some stuff. Fun. Lose a little bit of money. Tiny bit of money. A merchant went bankrupt. Oh no. Enemy invasion imminent. Really? I'm shocked. Alright. I do want to make sure we set up another army to do some autonomous rebel suppression, because I fully expect that we are going to be going grossly over my overextension for pretty much the rest of the game, if I'm honest. I don't really anticipate not doing that. If we want to grow, like, rapidly in the next 40 years or so, we only got 39 left in the game, yeah, we have to be just doing lots and lots of overextension. And to that point, we may actually get to a point here where I decide it's better for me to just go ahead and do jump cuts, which I don't normally do in EU4, but I do feel like it's been a little unfair to Chewy lately. He plays faster than I do, I'm just slower in general. So the result is, I think I've had too many videos in this series to be entirely fair. I mean, part of it's luck-based, right? I'm not going to apologize for some luck. We've died early. He's died early. These things do happen. But if it's going to be just boring rinse and repeat, go, 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 well, yeah, for Chewy's sake and for yours, I might just jump cut my way to victory here. But we'll see. I'll play that one a little bit by ear. I do want to apologize, by the way. I do feel like I've had a slightly bad attitude in the last couple of videos. Just impatient, mostly, as I'm trying to push through this as fast as I can. I'm under the pressure. I'm feeling it right now. And that's not your problem or your fault. So if I'm being a little poopskins about it, well, I should probably knock it off, right? Right. Want some more sieges? Great. Can we please grab this and convert some more? We'll start helping our vassals in a little bit. Sitting on more power than I really know what to do with. let's go ahead and carpet siege the rest of that. Relations improved with Prussia. Always good to see Prussia happy with you, am I right? You know I'm right. Bohemian separatists. Again, these feel like mostly their problems, not mine. Can you become my new autonomous guy to just go and help with a lot of this stuff? I will almost certainly just be leaving several armies hanging out back home and doing literally nothing for the rest of their pathetic careers. Just hunting down those who would dare betray the crown. Betray the Kaiser. Or whatever you want to call me, I suppose. I don't know. We'll even help put down some rebels up around Russia to make things a little easier so that they can focus their attention on the stuff I care about, which is war. There we go. Easy. Merchant reminds us of commitments to war. Do we have a mission? No. I don't know what this is. Well, I lose the stability because I don't care. And you know why? Because I have plenty of admin power, and stability is really cheap for me, so I can bring that right back up to level 3 for practically nothing. It's a steal. Alright, so this navy is ready to have some fun, let's say... Oh, sorry, this army would like to go over here. We'll work on sieging some of this. This went really fast, so let's go get some more. We're over our general limit and stuff, but I don't really care too much. Kazakh separatists, boring. Let's go ahead and recall this colonist. Something I don't know. Once I've, like, technically started a colony here, if I abandon expansion ideas, will I continue making progress in these colonies? From technology, native repression policy. Like, I would lose the policy. So I would lose 20 population, and of course I lose the colonists. I can't establish new ones, but could I finally just abandon this idea group and move on to something else? Is that a thing that we could do? Never tried that before. Maybe. Be very interesting if so, wouldn't it? Let's just go ahead and continue with the carpet sieging. Up in those different directions, blah, blah, blah. How are we doing in Yemen? Influence over Prussia costs me a lot of money, don't care. All of you... just go ahead and continue carpet sieging, because we can. Rains fall. Or fail, sorry. I was gonna say, aren't you guys glad that the rains fall? No. The rain came down, 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 but not where I wanted it. You go ahead and head back home. We do need to kill Great Britain. I think there's no reason to believe we couldn't consolidate the rest of Europe before my character dies. If we're lucky, I have no control over that, really. But I would like to consolidate the rest of Europe and give Chewy the excuse to go focus on literally anything else. I think it's a little bit too late to go for a world conquest run. If we broke up Ming and were willing to truce break like crazy, maybe. It wouldn't be a one-tag world conquest with Prussia and Russia, and we probably would create a client state over here. But we could maybe go for a world conquest. I just think that's a little overly ambitious and maybe not even especially fun. But we'll see. You know, I'll just go as far as I can, as fast as I can, and we'll just let's see what Chewy does. The odds are pretty good, with my character already being 45 years old. Odds are pretty good, I'm gonna die soon-ish, and Chewy will be the last character to play in this series. Which would be appropriate. He started it, he ends it. I mean, he started it and died, like, immediately, but that's beside the point. Chewy gets to be Alpha and Omega. That would be the new thing. So, yeah, that'd be fun. We'll see what actually ends up happening with that, though. We will see, won't we? Yes, we will all see. Yes, I know there's a lot of peace deals being requested. A disciplined person. Yes, in the event that I do need a new advisor, having a disciplined person available of my culture would be great. So, hi, you're sitting here. Guess what you're going to do? You're mostly going to be just doing some rebel suppression for a little bit. Off in all these different directions. Help New Italy. Make sure they're nice and stronca. Actually, something I just realized. New Italy. You should make sure... Ah, look at this. They're trying to siege down all this stuff and take it for themselves. No. All of this doesn't go to New Italy. This is going to go to the cold north. You've got your natural borders. Stop being greedy, you little booger. It's almost as if New Italy is trying to be, what, the New Italy? Ridiculous. Miami separatists? No, not Florida, man. He's coming to get me. Gosh dang, he really is sieging, like, he literally is trying to take occupation of everything, and I mean everything. My god, you knock it off. I think some of this rightfully would go to them, but I'm doing this. I don't think it matters, but I want to make sure that when these guys concede, it all goes to the right people. In fact, once this fort is done, we might be able to get Malacite just out of this in general. Nice and quick. Capped out on some power, eh? Oh god, I sound like a Canadian now. What do I do with the power? Well, we could go for some really, really far ahead of time ideas, but I don't think we need to do that. So forget it. Hey, these troops arrived finally. Good. And you guys are done. So let's take the general and remove you, because that's not necessary. We'll carpet siege the rest over here. I don't think there's anyone else on this island I'm fighting, but there's quite a few over here we have to go deal with. So now that we have this general available, let's bring you here and go for this fort. There we go. Who else are we fighting over here? Mostly just a bunch of little one-province minor nations, which is more annoying than anything else. It's preventing me from getting the maximum war score that I really want in order to finish things off with Yemen nice and quick. And I do plan on taking a lot of land personally in some of this. We'll see. All right, so that's Madagascar taken care of. Thank you. All right, so we only really need to leave behind one army here. We can pull back the general. Plenty of supply limit. One army will have to stay behind and just keep those rebels under control for a bit. You can be a larger army than you are currently. There you go. Go ahead and train you up the rest of the way to be a useful stack. I do still want to fight Mexico, Colombia, and Chile. I haven't forgotten. That's the next thing. Once we're done up here in North America, we'll turn our attention once again down to South America. For right now, who's worried about it? Answer, not me. Pretty sure this bold border right here represents... I mean, this is obviously all New York State. I'm pretty sure it's fine to leave New Italy with all of this. That's fine. Okay, can you please finish up this fort already? We're capped out on 2 other forms of power. Good lord, I can't... Ugh. The late game of EU4. It's fun, it's rewarding, it's also a slog. It can be both. It is totally possible to be both. Alright, we got that fort down pretty quick. Let's go over here to Gaio. Bring the Navy to make sure that we are blockading them. You guys do something similar over there. I know Malacca is another person we're going to have to kill. Whoops. Hello. This is all in the New World. Not worried about you. But we'll go ahead and extend this out to encourage my army to get out here and be helpful. There we go. Just saves me a lot of effort. All right, we got that fort down. Great. So can we now ask Malacite to... I can't get you to concede Canada. Really? Huh. There's no concede Canada option. All right. Well, in that case, I will take what I can, like this. Well, as soon as you're ready to give up anyway, and it'll automatically get handed off to the Cold North. We'll have to fight over Canada proper, of course. There can only be one. Ever. At any time. Only one. It's like the Highlander, which I've never seen, but I get some of the references, I think. Wow, Malacca and Yemen have decided to team up and go marching their way through Africa. Aren't you bold and spatial? So this fort should go by pretty quick. What is this? Great Britain owns a couple of provinces here and there as well. I'm gonna go deal with them. Okay, there goes Gaio. Let's move over to Malacca next. You get over here. We'll bring the troops so we can go and jump somewhere else. Truce in the Netherlands has ended. Excellent. That means that I'm going to be able to go for a lot of big colonial wars against the Netherlands, and of course that's a major goal if I want to consolidate the rest of Europe, which I do. I think it'd be fun to consolidate the rest of Europe, you know? Local settler increase in several locations. Fun. Gosh, game, can you please go a little faster? It's really hilarious, because every time I have to reload the game, it is so abundantly obvious how slow the game is unless I get rid of the "there are more states you can core" thing. Get rid of that and it's really easy. Like, the game starts chugging along much better. Like, it's a 60 or 70% improvement. It's ridiculous. I'm gonna blow this fort open because I'm tired of waiting. 99% chance. If we lose right now, I'm gonna actually scream. Like, actually scream. We'll send you some money, I don't care. Plea for some aid, blah, blah, blah. Okay, got it. Cool, so that brings it to 93% war score. I think I'm pretty good with that. So is now the time to go ahead and start ending a bunch of wars? I think the answer is yes. So first off, Malasit. Let's start with you. This may cost me some Diplo power, since they weren't co-belligerized. It will, but I don't care. And that's everything you own. So let's just go ahead and get rid of all of that. That goes to me, who I immediately then hand off to my pink cold north buddy. Okay. Then we go to you. I'm going to tell you to concede Eastern America and Louisiana. Right? We'll feed all this land back off. Then, unfortunately, we can't take everything because it's too much war score. So I'm going to focus on getting some borders that actually make sense. Okay, that's all I can take. Really? I feel like I ought to be able to take more than this. Oh, hang on. No, the problem is freaking New Italy being New Italy again. Hang on. Hang on. There we go. Okay, so this will look a lot nicer. So we'll take all of that, I guess. The rest, I guess, I leave to you. We'll come back to you later in another war, but this at least clears up all these borders, joins everything up. And by not leaving these tiny territories over here, even though I don't care about it, it ensures that we can have one united front over in this direction. Perfect. All right, so we're going to be done with you. So that's one more war taken care of. And all of this is going to get handed off. Cold North looks a lot nicer all of a sudden. Beautiful. Then, who else do we want to go for? Let's go ahead and start working on these little guys in Madagascar. So I plan on eating all of you. So give me everything you own. Bye. Now we wait for diplomats. And this is where having the diplomatic ideas actually wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. It would be nice to have some extra diplomats sitting around, doing their thing. Let's take you. Doinkus. Okay. Shouldn't have any coring range issues on this, I think. Then we go to Kilwa, who's not even supposed to be in Madagascar, but here you are. Bye. Okay, so I own all of Madagascar. That'll be a nice trading company at some point. And then, who else is involved in this? Lots of little people I don't care about, and I'm not going to bother piecing them out separately right now. So let's take a look at Yemen. Yemen, I think we start by eating a good, healthy chunk of Saudi Arabia. Tastes like chicken. Mmm. Can we eat all of this? Yep. Okay, we'll take that, and then we take a presence over here. Where do I want to be? Take a little bit of Brunei, and take Palembang and such. We'll take both of these. This gives me an easy landing point on 2 major island networks. Okay. So we officially have a presence here now. That's good. Brings me up to a lot of overextension, of course. We knew that was going to happen, and I don't care. We also have another merchant, because Canada has grown. Beautiful. Yes, lots of imperialism options here all of a sudden. Hi, how you doing there? Who else we got to deal with? Nogai, Chagatai, Great Horde. So I don't care about Chagatai because they're surrounded by Yarkans and won't be easy for me to deal with. But we can take, at the very least, all of this and hand that off to Russia. And Lithuanians, fine. Hi, how you doing there? Let's go to Circassia. And we're going to eat all of this as well. Some of this I might actually keep for myself. I haven't decided yet. Maybe I keep some of this coastline. Nah, maybe we hand this off to Russia. It's whatever. And then we can take Lithuania and full annex Georgia. Where's a... Okay, I don't know where we're clicking on there. Where's a full annex button when you need it? Makes things so much easier. Boom. Alright, so now becomes the fun process of handing off all of the land. Russia, hi, how you doing there? Grant province, we're gonna grant you this. I need a hotkey for this button. I assume your overextension is gonna be okay. You can handle this, right? Just in case they can't. Let's try to create nice, clean borders as we go. Overextension's up to 65%. That shouldn't be that bad. 76%, 85. That's too much. They can't handle much more beyond that. Huh. And that is without me even handing off all this stuff, too. Yeah, I might have to take a little bit more territory than I expected. Gosh, dang it. More territory than I expected. We're definitely giving them that. And they already took stuff for the Great Horde. We could just control this coastline for fun. Okay. I guess that is what it is. And is that pretty much everything that I wanted to hand off? Was there anything else I am forgetting? I don't think so. So now let's take a look at the overextension damage. It's going to be substantial. 210%. Yeah. Yeah, that would be a thing. Moluccas. We're going to have control over here soon. I'm going to go ahead and start preemptively just transferring some trade power out of here. Why? Because I can. And I don't need money, so it doesn't matter. Make the Italian West Indies like me, or gain power. I'll take the Diplo power. So how are we doing on some of these colonies? I mean, it should take only a few more years and we'll be done with all of them. I obviously need to chill out for a little bit, or I could jump directly into my next set of wars. We need to bring some troops back home. You're doing your thing over there. Let's send an army down over here toward, like, Chokwe and such. You do not need a general, but I will let you do all the autonomous rebel suppression of the Yemen territory we took. And just kind of whatever else is in range. I don't care. And then all of you head up north toward the Timurids. You also head toward the Timurids, and you aren't needed here anymore. Also head toward the Timurids. We're going to continue pushing east in a little bit, but we also need to be looking over here in Europe, because there's more that I should be able to do now. So the Netherlands was somebody I wanted to go kill. I want to make sure that whoever I fight next doesn't have any cores on anything that could complicate the situation. Britain might be a good example of who to go kill. They're allied to Bohemia and to Portugal. Hey, a way to fight Portugal without having to fight Ming. That works. Who is Bohemia allied to? Just Britain, so we could co-belligerize them. Yeah, fighting over Britain and Bohemia could be good. And it would let Prussia finally do something useful. It's been a while. Alright, yeah, I think we do this. Co-belligerize you. Can't... I can do this with Portugal. That's interesting. Wait a minute. This is interesting. If I attacked Ming directly, I'd have to fight them because they're a tributary of Ming. Sorry, if I attacked Portugal directly, I'd have to fight Ming. But if I go to war and co-belligerize them, it doesn't say Ming would get called in. Is this accurate? Might be. If it is accurate and not fighting Ming, then yeah, co-belligerizing Portugal makes sense. I have no idea if this is going to work or not. We're going to try it anyway, and if this is my grand moment of having to fight Ming while also dealing with ridiculous overextension back home, then so frickin' be it. Imperialism! Alright, no sign of Ming immediately, which is a good sign. Let's grab a general to go up over here, and you are going to go up over... Can't go over there. Go over here. I have a navy that is fighting against some British navy. Forgot about you. Hi, how you doing? We're dealing with some rebels with a few of you guys, but not all of you are needed for this job. Honestly, Prussia and FAM should be able to handle this. We'll send a couple of extra armies over there to be safe. Bring a general. And then, yeah, you can go and siege down the new capital of Portugal in South Africa. Cabo de Boa Esperan, which is a really good province, by the way. Tributary trading port. That's coming from Ming? Fascinating. Separatist sentiment. Yeah, we're gonna have some unrest issues for a bit. This is known. This is going to be a thing. While we are fighting against Britain, we should continue fighting somebody else. I think now might be a fantastic time to go to war against Mexico, Chile, and Colombia. Since they're all allied to each other, I don't see any reason not to just co-belligerize the crap out of everyone. Of course, gotta wait at least a couple of days because the game's like, you're being too aggressive, and I'm being like, I know. Imperialism! More separatist sentiment. Yeah. We're evil. I don't even kill, man. I'm really curious if I can just cancel this. The worst thing that happens is I have to restart 3 separate colonies. I don't need the ideas. It's just, You have any idle armies right now? Yeah, you're idle. Why don't you go head up over here toward other things in Bohemia? Go siege their stuff. Britain should fall fairly quickly. There goes Dumfries. Let's go for their capital. They're actually trying to colonize/develop some provinces here. It's funny. I think it's hilarious that Chewy left Britain, only Gaeled them, which is to say, Ireland and Scotland. Oh, that was unbelievably fast. Well, thank you, Lothian. Hey, can we force march and catch these guys in Perth? I don't know. I think these guys actually might be running away to these islands and hope that I can't catch them, which is hilarious. That will save you for sure. Right. We actually do need a navy over here. Did I finish building these navies yet? This navy is finishing up. Oh, we lost a fight somewhere. Hang on. We did indeed lose a big fight somewhere over here. Hello. Okay, well, it's a good thing I had a general sitting around, huh? Yes, so we should be finishing up a navy. No, never mind. We have a long way to go still on this. Well, I'm gonna need a navy, but actually, never mind. The vassals have arrived. We're fine. I was gonna say, let's get a navy together so we can actually go and cross into Ireland. Russian revolutionaries. Oh, God, it's the Russian Revolution! No! The communists are coming for me. The commies! The commies! Did Chile eat the rest of the Netherlands territory over there? I think they did. Cool. They have a lot of troops, Chile. Yeah, they got 100,000 or so. This is pretty respectable. Look at this capital of Colombia and stuff. And they're already working on the capital of Mexico. Vassals can handle it. As long as they're all loyal and stuff. Since we got some time with our diplomats, let's just go ahead and improve with some subjects for a little while. I could start some more wars, but to be honest, this is actually, these 2 fights over here are going to be more costly than some of the other wars we've been doing up to this point, so I think it's fine to chill out for a little bit. Troops are deserting, lose a lot of manpower, and gain some war exhaustion. No bueno. No likey. If you jumped on me over here, you might be able to kill me. Might. Merchants assassinated. Yeah. We're gonna get a lot of negative events. Overextension's really not supposed to be something you just ignore. There's more right there, see? Yeah, you're really not supposed to, but there we go. Gain population in Uruguay. Which one was that? This one. Go ahead and gain 100 population. That just speeds this one up so we can finish with it sooner. We won the Siege of Mosquito. I think it's hilarious you decided to place your capital in, you know, Mosquito. I'm also going to be lazy, and I don't care. I'll let the vassals handle a lot of this. Let's just go ahead and tell these guys to carpet siege. Okay, so they're buzzing around over here. They could definitely... Oh, God. Cause some serious casualties, which is what they are doing right now. We're doing pretty good, considering. But yeah, we took huge losses in that, and should not have. Alright, admittedly, we need reinforcements. I need to join some of these armies together and just fight as a death stack for a little bit. The New World is really trying to stop me from killing them. But I yelled imperialism. You're supposed to just plop over dead and concede to my every whim. Let's even go and catch out some of these Brits. Well, Scots. They're not true Scotsmen, though. We all know it. There goes the siege. Good. What happened to the army that retreated? I had an army that retreated. Is this them? I think this is them. You guys get together over here or something. Let's get together, yeah, yeah, yeah. I love how Prussia adores me. Even in this day and age, they love being a march. It's fantastic. We're gonna have some serious unrest issues over here. I think this was just sort of known. I'd hate to lose some absolutism, but I'm going to. And we'll get the absolutism right back by simply harsh treatmenting. And then, yeah, I know it's expensive, but, like, whatever. Alright, we have another army sitting over here. Hi, forgot about you. Let's go ahead and pull Valerian off of this. Valerian, what a name. You, by the way, forgot about you, but let's go ahead and just set you to deal with all of these rebels, because we know they're going to be a problem. Let's carpet siege South Africa. I look forward to eating all of that. Cue the Count Dooku memes. I've been looking forward to this. Alright, so we're going to march up on their capital. I know they got troops over here. I'm frankly rather annoyed that Prussia doesn't believe in just killing things. Tell you what, can we go to Prussia specifically and say, instead of sieging, your focus is to be aggressive, seek engagements. That's what Prussia's good at. You seek engagements. Kill them all. Every single one. Okay, so that's going to be a stack wipe for you over there. We lost a fight in Chile. Hang on. Not paying attention. These guys are slowly marching their way over here. They stack wiped an army over here. Darn it. Okay, retreat for a minute. While I then go and rebuild said army. Worthy of Mordor. Gosh, that cost me like nothing. Costs me nothing in the grand scheme of things. Jeez. We're still marching around and doing our thing over here in Colombia. It's a good thing we declared the war specifically on Mexico, because we'll get the lion's share of the extra war score from that. Sounds to me, though, like I need to send some extra reinforcements. Have you guys carpet siege up here in Colombia. And have you guys carpet siege up here in Colombia. We'll control all of this, and then I'll get the armies together. We'll march south. Truce with Russia. Oh, God, that's a lot of revolts. Boom! All right. Accommodation with the natives. Local settler increase. Great. Looks like we're automatically going and trying to kill all of the rebels. Prague is gone. Good. Can you intercept and kill these guys? The answer should be yes. And with Prussia on the way, now that Prussia's doing engagements... Yeah, this should be pretty much a slaughter. Okay, you finished with this. That's great. Go over here. Finished with that. That's great. Yes, yes. Chile's going around and just crushing some small stacks of troops that I train. A pittance to me, I tell you. A pittance. Okay. So they're all doing fine. What kind of conversions can we do? Let's include some subjects and start helping them. Oh my gosh, yes, I know there's a lot of rebels and stuff. I don't think you understand. I don't care. Okay, yeah, they're trying to catch out some small stacks. So let's get a general over here, then. It's time to start marching around and scare them. Make them back up. Monuments. Yes, as if I didn't know that we still had this monument. So we have rebels over here we have to deal with now. That's great. Also, let's not forget we have some British territory over here. Any forts? No, that's good. I actually don't know where all of Britain's territory is, but I see no evidence they have forts that I have to go siege, so that's going to make my life a lot easier. Okay. Kashik is struggling a lot. Can we catch out anybody? Colombian, whatever, I don't care. Yes, they're locked there, so we should be able to get that fight. Game's starting to run real slow again. Don't know how that happened. You guys go and work on a fort, specifically. Just so we can start getting some more war score going for me. How are we doing on all those cores, by the way? Well, we're almost done with a bunch of them. I think we stack wiped Britain. Could be wrong, but I think we did. I'm probably just going to eat, like, as much of Britain as I can. No, we didn't quite stack wipe him. Stand corrected. Can you just go kill him? We'll have nowhere to retreat in a minute. Finish taking over the rest of that stuff. Yeah, the real fight's going to be in Brazil. I've had this problem before, where I've discovered that once the colonial nations of South America break free, not always North America, but just in general, if a colonial nation breaks free and can get really strong, they're not pushovers, they're threats. They actually will put together enough troops to be annoying. It's crazy, but it's true. Oh, hi, Portugal. Did you stack wipe one of my little groups? I think you might have. That's rude. Well, I'm gonna go and say hi and introduce you to my other little friend instead. No, don't go that way, that's suicide, moron. And that's gonna be a bunch of cores. Boom, okay. Overextension's now below 100%. And it's gonna get only better from here, thank God. This is a chore, ain't it? It can be a bit of work. Enemy invasion imminent. Oh. Cool. That's fine. You have fun with that. I really don't care. Okay, so we're about to march over here and finish off Portugal in this area. Who else are we fighting out of curiosity? Mostly just all the little colonial nations and such. We're gonna get to take a lot in this war, too. Like, a lot. We're gonna take a lot in this war. I'm gonna get right back over to my max overextension, aren't I? Let me force march and catch this guy. He's going to Aberdeen, I think. Let's get him. Yes, yes, more cores, thank you. Okay, we'll siege down the rest of Ireland. 79% war score against Britain. Okay. Let's see if we can catch out some stacks over here. Nope, wait. Yep, we should be able to catch out this 38 stack. I got a big army ready to go. It'll be full combat with. Got him. That's a stack wipe. Thank you. And this is why we wanted a death stack. So this army's trying to reinforce. We got another huge army on the way over here in a minute. Working slowly on the sieges in this direction. Shouldn't be too hard. Curate question. France, I think you are being protected by Britain. You are. Also the Netherlands. I was going to say we could try to go and attack France right now, but maybe that's a bad idea. I don't want to go deal with the Netherlands right now on top of all of this. I've already got enough colonial woes to worry about. We should be able to take over California as a new colonial nation, though. That'll be fun. And we could even get some territory up here in Alaska, which could also be fun. So, what stacks can we catch out over here? Well, we won that siege. That's good. Let's go for another one. There's gotta be somebody I can catch out. This 15 stack, for example? Yeah, I can catch that out. Just trying to inflict some casualties. Kashik is just not training up a very large army. 76,000 is not as much as I think I had been expecting. Considering I'm sure we're subsidizing them a stupid amount of money, right? Right? If we're not, we should be. We have 2 navies over here, which I do not need. I'm gonna take you and I'm gonna split you, though. And we'll send some of you guys back home. So, you are unsieging stuff, but you're too scared of attacking the big stack because you think you'll be a loss. Coward. We need to be ending up this video, I know. Bohemia has been fully occupied. That's great. Britain has some territory over here. For some reason, I actually thought this might be East Frisia, but it's actually Britain. Well, we'll kill them all in a minute, too. Okay. So really all that comes down to now is sieging down capitals of places like Portuguese Alaska, which my troops are on their way to do. Actually, we already have their capital. Well, even easier. So yeah, we can definitely finish almost all this up. The shipyards of Hull. Cool. Is there any reason not to just go ahead and end the war against Britain? Because I have no overextension, and we're not going to be able to take new colonial nations. We can, at the very least, I think, tell Portugal to go and get the heck out of here. Take all that, right? Then they won't concede anything I care about, so I'll have to do this the old-fashioned way. We'll start by taking all of this. That way it all is joined up with my Mexican colony so people can get around easily. And I haven't sieged down stuff in Alaska. Yes, I have. This is all Portuguese Alaska. I'm going to say Portuguese Alaska is low priority. Can't take the forts there, though. But I can eat more of California. Sure. Let's just go ahead and take this away. Get this out of Portugal real quick. This is going to become my problem to deal with in a minute. We'll let all this core up. It'll form a new colonial nation. We took over the rest of South Africa, which looks great. We'll have to deal with Portugal again in the future, but I got plenty of time to deal with it. And I think that this is going to be a good place for us to end this video. Pause the game, please. Thank you very much. All right, well, thank you all very much for watching. I do hope that you enjoyed this video. If so, then I would ask you to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.